In fact, I think it's the other way. It says a bad mouth. It says a bad mouth is the beginning of a bad head. That's the literal translation. A bad mouth, if you translate literally, a bad mouth is the beginning of a bad head. But what it means in effect is that those who speak evil words, they have an evil destiny. That's what it means, in effect. Brethren, you need to be sure that you have a pure heart. Number four, how do I get a pure heart? How can I get a pure heart? How can I make my heart pure? John chapter 15 verse 3 says that the words that I spoke to you, they have cleansed you. You are clean by the words that are spoken to you. Okay, so a pure heart begins by speaking the word, meditating on the word of Christ and speaking it. Meditating on the word of God and speaking it. There are two things there. The first one is to meditate, to think about it in your heart. And then the second thing is to speak it out of your mouth. Think about it, speak it out of your mouth. As you do that over and over, you keep meditating and speaking the words of Jesus Christ. Gradually, those words will fill your heart and they will purify your heart. Okay? It says that you have been made clean by the words that are spoken to you. And in Mark chapter 4, verse 20, okay, when he was talking about the parable of the sower, he said that the seed that brought forth fruit, when the sower sowed the word, he said the seed that produced fruit, Mark chapter 4 verse 20, the seed that produced fruit, these are the ones that heard the word and they retained it. These are the ones that heard the word. As we are hearing the word, and all of us are here. If all you do is hearing the word, you leave it there, the devil will out of your mouth. Then the word, you have heard the word and it has come out of your mouth, you have retained it. Mark chapter 4 verse 20 says, those are the ones that produce fruit. These are they which are sown on good ground, such as hear the word and receive it. Receiving it, okay, means speaking it into your own heart. You download it, so to say. You domesticate it. You voice it out. Okay? It is those that hear the word and voice it out, speak it, domesticate it, internalize it. They are the ones that will produce fruit. So that is how to get your heart to be pure. That's not one way. A second is by associating with pure-hearted people. Associate with those who have pure heart. Distance yourself from people that have evil hearts. Distance yourself from people that have evil hearts. Okay? Philippians chapter 4 verse 8. Philippians chapter 4 verse 8. Especially the media. The media. Many of us are careless about what we watch. The devil has a lot of agents in the media. He has a lot of agents in the media. That's your favorite television program. That's your favorite radio program. Newspaper column. Who is the person that is speaking through those media? Who is this person that is speaking? What kind of heart does that person have? Distance yourself from people that have evil hearts. What you keep hearing, what you keep saying, eventually is what will fill your heart, and eventually that is what will come out of your mouth, and eventually that will control your destiny. So associate with pure-hearted people. When you notice evil being done on television, shut it down. It's not by force. Press the off button. Just press the off button. Pam. You are doing yourself a lot. The devil has come up with a very smart approach. The devil tells his own people. He says, look, all those people you see in church, say, they are all thieves, they are all thieves. All of them are thieves. In their heart. Okay? He says, but, you see, they are afraid to be caught. That is why they are not stealing with their hands. That I know. He said, but what you do to help me, okay? Show them how they can steal and not be caught. Just help me to show them. Once you do that, you will see that many of them will be going to steal. And then you open the television, he has spoken to his own child. His own child will come up with a film with one home video or something, one package it on somebody who stole and how he covered up his tracks, how he was not James Bond and all those kind of James Hadley Chase and all those kind of novels and all those. So by the time they come up with those things and they release it to here and you watch it, then the devil will say, so you see now, I've been telling you to steal. But I know that you are bothered that, maybe they will catch you. See how they will not catch you. Now I've shown you how they will not catch you. Oh yeah, go ahead, go and do it. And many Christians are falling into temptation by being careless with what they watch. Bringing it down to our own church, I want us to know that we have a lot of work to do in the area of purity of the heart. All of us, every one of us. When I say every one of us, that includes me. Every one of us, including me, that is speaking, we have plenty work to do in having a pure heart, developing a pure heart. In the last couple of years, I personally have experienced the effects of evil hearts a lot. It has been at very close range. I don't think I've had it that close, personally speaking now. I don't think I've had it that close ever in my Christian life. I cannot remember having it that close in the last couple of years. Is it insult? Outright lies that people who